Sage, please take a look.
My dear Minister, would you please explain what this is?
Sage, I'd like you to wait a moment. Well, Sage, look here. This is the very special surprise that I have been working so hard to prepare just for you. Sage, take a good look at this. This is the magnificent airplane that I was telling you all about earlier today, remember?
This is the airplane you mentioned that is able to fly high in the sky.
Indeed, this is just a preliminary test. Given sufficient time, your humble servant shall construct even more formidable war machines.
Okay.
That just hit me. Combined with my latest research, we're sure to go all out everywhere.
Master Mo, your craftsmanship is truly divine. I'm just not sure how it operates.
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to material constraints, this is currently just a display piece. However, based on my assessment, the materials won't be a problem.
You're clearly failing to produce results, yet you're shifting the blame onto the materials. If the materials were all here, would you then find an excuse to blame the workers?
Absolutely not. My word is my bond. As long as the diamond is in place, I'll definitely be able to build it.
Sage, are we truly going to entrust the fate of the entire Great Tiger Kingdom to him alone?
Your Majesty, when Lord Mo first spoke of diamonds, Liaodong, and Chai Song, I must admit, I was quite puzzled, but now everything has become perfectly clear to me. His proposal to form an alliance with Chai Song against the forces of Liaodong is merely one small part of his scheme. I strongly suspect that the rare diamonds required for the construction of those airplanes are also a central component of his hidden plans.
Why don't you just go ahead and swap places with Chai Song?
Forming an alliance with Chai Song is no easy task. I wonder what strategy the Prime Minister has in mind.
I have a plan to conquer Liaodong. I need only travel to Shaisang to persuade Lord Fulong to form an alliance, but there is one more condition.
Liaodong lies in the northern steppes, unskilled in naval war. Trick them to plate their ships with gold, and our fire attack will crush the Liao army.
So how can we get them to link the ships together?
That man is as cunning as a fox. He wants me to deceive Li Tai, yet he dances around the point. Your Majesty, if I may be so bold, Li Tai is far too suspicious and sharp to be fooled by such a simple ruse.
Your Majesty, I believe that while Li Tai is well versed in the affairs of our Great Wu, he has yet to encounter Lord Mo. If Lord Mo were to intervene, his silver tongue would surely guarantee our success.
In that case, Mo Jinglan, hear my decree. I appoint you Colonel of the capital garrison with a fief of 100 households. You are to go as an envoy to the Liao Kingdom and hoodwink that Li Tai.
Very well, I accept the decree.
My dear Lord Mo, the Forbidden City may be opened in times of crisis.
Sangwasha, and those strategy cards too. What a waste of these pants. What's that sound? Who are you? What do you want?
Don't make sound.
Look at that plane there. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not entirely convinced about that particular point. However, I would certainly appreciate the opportunity to witness it with my own eyes. Yeah? Jeez, which heartless person sent a beauty to be an assassin? You are badly hurt. Where are you trying to go?
Please let me go. You must let me go.
Do not talk. What? My name is Ming, and you have this fucking fetish? I'm not going down with you. Get the hell out of here.
Lord Mo, an assassin has just struck, and yet you still find the leisure to take a bath? Someone witnessed the assassin breaking into your private chambers, and yet here you remain, completely and utterly unharmed.
What? Are you actually doubting me then?
How could I ever bring myself to doubt you, my esteemed Lord Mo? It is only for the sake of your own personal safety that I am required to search you.
Look, Ming, I know you have a problem with me, but can you show me some respect? I'm in the shower. Can you wait until I've put my clothes on before you start searching?
No need for that, Lord Mo. Continue your bath, take your time. We'll search ourselves, leave no corner unsearched.
I couldn't find them also. You heard what I said, right? Now get lost.
My very dear Lord Mo. I think I'll take my leave.
Hold on.
There is one more point that still remains rather suspicious.
Enough already. Solomon, you've been searching around. You've been kicking things over. Did you find any of those assassins? Just get lost already. What is it? Do you want to take a bath with me?
By M Media.
Let's do that another time. Let's get going now.
I need to stop bleeding or you're going to die. You've lost too much blood. Drink some hot water.
Why did you save me?
Saving lives and healing the wounded is a traditional virtue of the Chinese nation.
You are an official of the Wu dynasty, yet you saved me, an assassin from the Liao dynasty. Have you not considered the consequences?
Consequences? I don't care about the consequences. I'm not even from here. I really don't want to get dragged into your little fight.
I really owe you a big favor for this. I promise I'll make it up to you the moment I get the chance.
No. Please take good care.
My lord, most of our troops are from northern clans. Men and horses suffer severe seasickness on ships. If this continues, I fear it will hurt our campaign.
What is it that you are proposing to do?
Father, we shouldn't assault Chaisong directly, or they'll fight to the death. Avoid naval combat. Pacify them. Use our cavalry to crush Liu Yu first, then force their surrender.
Report, Your Majesty. An envoy from the state of Wu requests an audience. Sending one now, sire? I fear it is a ruse.
The visitor must be a lobbyist. Lord Kui, take the middle seat. I'll stand by for a moment and see what it is that you have.
Yes, indeed.
I'll pass, thanks.
Oh no. Why is he here with us too?
Who is it that goes?
Your Majesty, I am Mo Qinglan, envoy of the Five Kingdoms.
What do the 5 states intend by sending you here?
The Chancellor has sent me to assist you in crushing Chaisong.
What use is a general who has been defeated? Guards, drag him away immediately and have him beheaded.
My lord! No! Wait, forgive me, my lord. Stop! You are clearly not the king, and you have no authority to make such decisions on his behalf.
If I am not the king, then I must ask you, who is?
I am certain that this is the one.
I see now.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Father, he is the one who saved me that day. To think he is actually a princess.
Get up right now.
Yes.
Speak, what is the plan you have devised?
Your Majesty, the Liao soldiers are primarily men from the north, and they are quite unaccustomed to naval warfare. I have a proven way to resolve this problem.
You are still wet behind the ears and have no idea what you're doing.
Your Majesty,
What are you
I
doing?
implore you, look at this. My lord, it is but a simple vessel. Stay calm and steady.
How about you?
My lord, my humble suggestion is to chain the ships together with iron cables, much like an aircraft carrier. This would effectively minimize the swaying of the vessels.
What is an aircraft carrier?
An aircraft carrier, you see, is essentially a massive vessel that is completely
The film was
packed with dozens of fighter
translated
planes.
and
You
narrated by
utilize
M
it to
Media.
transport those aircraft directly to the enemy's very gates, and then you launch them to strike at the city. Your Majesty, that is precisely what we refer to as integrated sea-air warfare.
Nonsense, how dare you deceive the king?
Your Majesty, every word I say is the absolute truth. I sincerely hope that you will unify the whole realm.
Complete nonsense. Your Majesty, it is becoming quite clear that this man's words are a trap.
If that is the case, Advisor Kui, what is the most prudent path for us?
In my humble opinion, Princess, your previous suggestion is the only viable course of action.
Damn it, I have no idea what that woman was saying earlier. I fear she may have completely ruined all of my carefully laid plans. Your Majesty, although I did not hear the specific words the princess spoke, I strongly suspect that her strategy is to avoid engaging in a naval battle at all costs. My lord, whatever the princess has foreseen, Zhou Yu of Cheisang will surely have anticipated as well.
So, would you care to try and guess what I am thinking?
Your Majesty, I believe your plan is to do the exact opposite, to utilize a naval force to catch them completely off guard.
No, my lord. Mo Kingland's words are one-sided. The Iron Chain ships may seem impregnable, but if Chai Song launches a fire attack, what will become of our army?
My lord, you are mistaken. A fire attack requires careful attention to the wind. It is currently summer, and the northwest wind is blowing, which is favorable for our attack, my king.
Your Majesty, I most humbly implore you to please reconsider your final decision.
My lord, a confrontation at Chaisang is now inevitable. Only by systematically removing these obstacles as quickly as we can will the unification of the entire realm finally be within our reach. Indeed.
Oh, why should I ever trust you?
My lord, I come not just to offer counsel, but to pledge my absolute allegiance to your cause. Liao Dong's 1,000,000 troops and 1,000 generals are yours to command. In this fractured world, only you can end this chaos and restore peace to our suffering people.
Must behead him.
The film was translated
Wait,
and
Your Majesty,
narrated
actually,
by
I have
Media.
one more purpose. To become the princess's
that?
consort. Princess, ever since we last met, your every gesture and every smile have been deeply etched in my mind, my dreams, and my heart. Princess.
You.
Is it possible that this old ticket of mine might still allow me to board your boat?
Say that again.
Shona, I really need you to put your sword away right now. Please,
My
just
father,
put your sword away.
Yet father was easily swayed by that scoundrel. Who could ever resist such a calculated charm offensive? Your Majesty, I believe this man's feelings for the princess are indeed sincere. Better to keep them in custody for now and deal with them later.
Then, as the strategist advises, take him away and keep him under strict guard.
你存在我深深的脑海里。
A dose of knockout drops, prepared especially for you, and a very fine, lovely morning to you, my dear princess. Princess, oh, my dearest and most precious princess.
The film was translated and
You're so
narrated
beautiful.
by Media.
That is enough talking. Please, eat whatever you desire. I am truly afraid that after tonight, you will not have another opportunity.
Princess, please, do not attempt to frighten me. Your father simply does not have the heart to take my life.
You may have fooled my father, but you cannot fool me. There must be more to your surrender to our great Liao.
Princess, did I not tell you this before? I have come all this way here entirely for your own sake. Could it be, my dear princess, that you have finally understood? Are you insecure about your looks?
Do you truly think I believe the utter nonsense you were spouting in the tent earlier today? Why are you actually here to help my father? Tell me the absolute truth right now, or I will kill you.
Then I'll tell you. It is not your father I am helping, but the common people of the world. Since the reign of Emperor Ling, there has been constant warfare, and the people have suffered immensely. Your father has campaigned across the land, becoming the most powerful force. Only by aiding the Liao state can we achieve rapid unification and bring peace back to the people.
Are you really being serious about this whole thing then?
Of course, princess, when have I ever lied to you? Wow. My dear princess, you certainly like to talk tough, but I know that deep down inside, you truly do still care about me.
If you want to run, go ahead and try. I'm afraid that the moment you take a step, I will have already severed your head.
Please, do not worry yourself, princess. I assure you that I am not going anywhere. In these uncertain times, it seems that no one can truly find a moment to rest easy. Oh well, I suppose we might as well just try to live for the day. My dear princess, what could be the matter?
My father intends to launch a surprise attack on Shesong, taking advantage of the west wind tonight, so I suppose I must be going.
The PM was acting tonight too, and now our paths have crossed.
Once this battle finally comes to an end, my father says he should be able to...
My dearest princess, as you begin this campaign, then I'll hold a farewell dinner for you.
When I finally return, I will make sure that it gets done.
I am truly sorry for what I have done. I have once again deceived you, and I feel terrible. The truth is, my life is slipping away, and I am dying. And honestly, I think this is a truly perfect golden opportunity for us. Once we cross this mountain, we should be able to meet up with the Prime Minister and his party. You have to do it right now. What, you ungrateful brat? If it weren't for me, you would have died down there, long ago.
Then what about my Liao soldiers? Do you have any idea how many of them you've sent to their deaths?
The Liao Empire, have you considered the common people marching south, burning and killing? How many families have you ruined? Do only your lives matter? Are they as worthless? Lo Sang and Shangye are full of corpses. Is that not your army's work? I regret your soldiers' deaths, but there is no choice. War is war.
遗憾，但是没有办法，战争就是战争。
For my part,
The film was translated.
I will kill you to
and
honor the heroic
narrated
souls of
by
my great
N.
Liao.
Liao.
Do you truly believe that by taking my life, you will somehow manage to turn the tide of this war? Have you ever witnessed a time when no one steals, when doors remain unlocked, when every person owns their own land, when the granaries are overflowing, and when children can run freely through the streets with their lanterns? Is this truly the world you wish to preserve? A world of endless, brutal fighting, day after day, leaving our land littered with the bodies of the fallen?
Don't come any closer. What you're saying is just wishful thinking. It is truly impossible.
Why do you insist that it is impossible? I was raised within this environment, so I know it well. Even if it seems impossible now, what about tomorrow? What about the days that are yet to come? Is everything destined to be impossible? Did you take up arms and wage this war simply to kill? Was it all just to satisfy your own selfish desires and your lust for power?
Just stop talking.
Why do you still hesitate, refusing to take my life when you have the chance? I finally understand the reason for your hesitation. The image I present is a mirror reflecting the deepest, darkest, and most painful secrets hidden in your heart. Li Chun, you cannot escape the truth of who you are.
Do not step any closer. You are truly the last person in this world that I would ever wish to make an enemy of. And yet, I never imagined that after today, we would find ourselves crossing blades. Leave now before I change my mind.
Take care.
Just go.
Excellent, excellent. Today's great victory and the heavy blow dealt to Liao Dong are entirely to your credit. I shall certainly reward you all according to your merits.
I thank you, Sage.
Well, that sounds good to me.
Forgive me for dampening the mood. Li Tai is still at large. Should he manage to escape to Liaodong unscathed, I fear it will lead to endless trouble.
You are absolutely right about that, sir.
Your Majesty, rest assured, General Guan has already taken up position along Li Tai's inevitable road. It won't be long before we have results.
Chancellor, you have surely lost your mind. Everyone is well aware that General Guan and Li Tai were the closest of friends and true kindred spirits. I fear that this entire matter will...
Li Tai once sheltered General Guan and even bestowed titles and rank upon him. If we send General Guan, I fear he might spare him. If it were anyone else, they wouldn't have that choice. Regardless, Li Tai won't last much longer anyway. This is just a way for General Guan to repay his debt to him. Please, do not worry yourself, my master. General Guan is, after all, the sworn brother of the saint. Instead, let us turn our attention to the Vajras that Chai Zhang promised to our great Wu.
Lord Mo, I ask that you please set your mind at ease. The supplies from Chai Zhang shall be arriving here in a very short while. I am quite curious, however. What do you intend to do with such a vast amount of resources?
Master, there is truly no need for you to trouble yourself with this.
Rest assured, sir. I mean, no harm. I just need to have an answer ready when the higher-ups come asking. No one wants an arrow they've shot to come back and hit them. Master, you may rest easy, now that we are working together. As long as you remain true, who would do anything against their own interests in the end? But if Chai Sang stabs me in the back in the future, then don't blame me.
Second brother, Guan Xiao has openly defied your orders and allowed Li Tai to escape. Please, Sage, punish me, you!
Master, steady, steady! General Guan released Li Tai in secret. His crime warrants execution. I implore your majesty not to let brotherly affection lead to misplaced mercy.
General Guan, His Majesty has treated you with such favor, yet you have done this. How do you expect His Majesty to answer to the Great Wu?
Prime Minister, you must not! Prime! Focus on little appearance.
Third brother, I must ask you to withdraw for the time being. Second brother, please remain. Chancellor, you may now proceed.
Come this way, Prime Minister.
Prime Minister, my brother and I swore a peach garden oath to live and die together. Chancellor, I beg you to let me be punished right here alongside him today, my dear brother.
Zhanya, General Guan, by acting this way, aren't you putting the Emperor in a very precarious position?
Death's stillness and life's chaos are not the way. Tell me, Guan, what must I do in this world?
Master, I suggest we let General Guan redeem himself through meritorious service. This would not only honor the sage's bond of brotherhood, but also demonstrate the sage's magnanimity to the world.
Huh? Well, I suppose that's not out of the question.
Master Lu, what are your thoughts on this matter? Since the two of you have already reached a final decision, why would you even bother asking for my opinion? I have other pressing matters that require my attention, so I shall take my leave now. Your Majesty, if General Guan is not punished for this, I fear it will undermine the morale of the army.
Minister Yi, I beg of you, please say no more.
Are you unable to comprehend the sage's own decree? Wanling, go get me some paper and a pen. I am about to let my ambition take flight.
Sir, what does that mean?
Building an airplane.
This servant is rather slow-witted.
Could you go and fetch me a pen and some paper? I need paper that I can actually write on.
No, sir.
Forget it, I'll build it myself when needed.
Then what am I supposed to do? Oh, I
Come
see.
on over here. Do you see that tree?
I
It is
see.
nice and cool in that spot. Why don't you go and relax there?
I shall do exactly as you
Come
command, my
here.
lord. Sir, please, you must wake up now. The plane is ready to depart.
All right. Wait, did you just say the plane is actually ready for departure? Does this mean that I can finally head back home at long last?
Where do you live, sir? Could you take me with you?
I'm afraid you won't be able to go.
Report. His Majesty summons you to the hall for state business.
Your Majesty, the fortifications of Shicheng are formidable and heavily defended. General Guan has been laying siege for several days, but has yet to break through. Taking the city is proving to be quite difficult.
Stone City, the battle. My calculations indicate the wormhole is located there.
I can expedite the construction of aircraft to head to Shicheng and assist General Guan.
If General Mo were able to provide his support, he would certainly assist General Guan in taking Shicheng.
Well said, and that is truly excellent news.
General Mo, hear my order. I command you to
Film
lead
was
your troops to
translated
reinforce
and
Xiqing immediately.
narrated by M Media.
I hereby accept the decree. Knowing the kind of man he is, if he happens to be defeated in tomorrow's battle, he will undoubtedly fight the Great Wu until the very bitter end. I truly wonder if he ever received the letter that I sent to him.
Cut the crap. What do you want this time by tricking me into coming here?
The moonlight is truly perfect tonight. Why don't we share a drink?
I'll pass on the wine. We shall meet again on the battlefield tomorrow.
Princess, I have come here today to bid you a final farewell. I must take my leave now. I have always carried this with me, and now I am finally handing it over to you.
Leave? What is the game you're playing this time around?
I know you don't believe a word I say at this moment, but I truly have no choice but to leave. I fear this is the last time we'll ever see each other. Please, promise me that no matter how the fighting unfolds when the sun rises tomorrow, you will find a way to survive.
As a warrior of the Liao, I would rather die in battle than live in disgrace.
Do you realize that you're doomed to lose the Battle of Xiqing tomorrow?
If that is the case, then I must stay all the more. Born into the imperial family, this is my fate.
Fine, you are royalty, and I am just a commoner. I simply cannot relate to the life that you are living.
I've said all I have to say. If you have nothing else to say, then let's part ways here. It passed.
My dear princess, promise me that no matter what happens, you will find a way to survive. You may go ahead now.
Oh, princess, what is this?
This must be the plane Yu Jungle was talking about.
A plane?
I am so sorry for what has happened. Oh, this situation is quite dire. We must ensure the princess is kept safe.
General, you must protect the princess.
Oh, I see it now. Farewell, my dear princess, and farewell to you, Dawu. The time has come for us to head back home. Oh, sigh.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, sir. General Guan, this man has shown me a great kindness. Could you do me a personal favor and please spare his life today?
Yeah.
Please take this. It is for your own protection. That sounds all right. Wherever there is life, there is also hope.
Thanks to your assistance today, Lord Mo, the mission to capture Stone City has been completed with such remarkable ease.
General Guan, you remain, as ever, the more valiant one.
Report, General Guan. It's bad news. Min Heng has defected to Shaizong. Taking advantage of our undefended rear, he launched a surprise attack on Jiangzhou and is now at the gates of Xichang.
It is old. Be practical. Get in.
General Guan, sir.
Lord Mo. It was my own carelessness in withdrawing the garrison from Jiangzhou that led to this disaster.
General Guan, this isn't your fault. Who could have imagined that scoundrel Min Heng would suddenly turn traitor and attack Jiangzhou? I'm such a fool. I should have told you about his betrayal sooner.
Get out!
My lady, are you not even sparing the family? My lady, what are you doing? If you want to kill or torture someone, take it out on me. Let her go. Let her go, General. General, do take care now.
I, Guan, have been undeservedly lauded by the world for my righteousness. Yet in the end, I was blinded by my own arrogance, and I have brought ruin upon Jiangzhou. I have failed my elder brother, and I have failed Dawu.
General, listen to me. This is nothing more than a calculated ploy by the Furong army designed to incite conflict. I implore you, you must not allow yourself to fall for their trap.
I, Guan, am so deeply consumed by shame that I cannot bring myself to face the people of Dawu ever again.
General, I implore you, you must not do this. If we manage to return safely to the Great Wu, there is still a fighting chance to turn this entire situation around. General, a true man must stand tall. How can you allow a single defeat to break your spirit?
Listening to your words. Only today do I know who I truly am. I humbly ask that you accept my bow.
General, you are too modest. Please, rise.
Brother Mo, though we have had little interaction in the past, I have always held your character in high regard. Having faced life and death together today, I consider us brothers. If you are willing, let us be sworn brothers from this day forward.
General, it is truly a great honor for me to see that you and General Guan have now become sworn brothers.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Let heaven and earth be my witness. I, Guan Xiao, do solemnly declare this.
Well, I am known as Yu Changguo.
We pledge to be sworn brothers. Through life and death, we shall never betray one another as long as we live.
Listen, brother, if I'm being completely honest with you, the truth is that my real name is actually Yu Jiangguo. I have traveled all the way here from the distant future.
A time jump?
That is absolutely correct. I'm from over 2,000 years in the future.
Since you possess the unique ability to see into the future, please tell me right away, did Big Brother eventually manage to unify the entire realm?
You are certainly being remarkably magnanimous, my dear second brother. However, in a precarious and dangerous situation such as this, are you not at all worried about your own personal well-being?
A man of honor should prioritize the greater good. I am but a drop in the ocean, a mere speck in the vastness of the world.
Fine, since that's the case, I will tell second brother that he and his entire family were arrested this time. Death is certain, and after my eldest brother learned of this news, he disregarded the remonstrations of his officials. He stubbornly insisted on marching his army south to launch an assault against the city of Chaisong, but in the end, he suffered a crushing defeat and lost his life. And Li Tai's regime would eventually be usurped by the grandson of one of his own subordinates, Sima de Zhao. Finally, unify the realm.
After the realm was unified, they live and work in peace, right?
No, that's not quite right. Immediately after, a fierce power struggle broke out among the 6 Sima princes. The Central Plains were massacred and laid to waste, followed by relentless foreign invasions, plunging the land into centuries of endless war. A conflict 100 times more brutal than what we face now.
You are fully aware of all of these facts, so why is it that you do not save the world?
Second brother, I'm from the future. I can't change history.
Hey, how are you doing?
That is correct. If I choose not to return to that time, then I will be able to alter the course of events. Rest assured, second brother, I will do my best to rewrite history.
My dear brother, even though all of my efforts have fallen short at this final hour, I implore you to please save the innocent common people. Please do not let the world descend into that dark and terrible age you once spoke of to me.
My dear second brother, you truly are a great and noble man. If I were to fail to burn incense in your honor in the future, who else could I turn to? Second brother, if I am to be honest with you, back in the days when I was living in my own time, you are the revered god of wealth and mighty god of war. All hold you in high regard, making pilgrimages to burn incense in your honor. Even I must offer you 3 sticks of incense. Do you see?
I, Guan, have absolutely no regrets as I face my final hour. My dear brother, I am placing the entire weight of this realm into your hands.
I think you are really overstating the situation, my dear second brother. Oh, my dear second brother, you are just repeating.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Do you still have the energy to worry about other people? You really should be thinking about yourself first.
Me hang, you total bastard.
You are currently being held inside the walls of Chaisong Prison. You had better think very carefully about what you say if you wish to earn yourself a swift death.
Ming, had I only known that you were planning to commit such treason, I should have fucking killed you right then and there.
Surely you understand that a wise bird chooses its tree. Since Great Wu has no place for me, I have no choice but to seek a wiser ruler.
Enough of this nonsense. Where is my second brother?
General Guan, please come forward. I ask you to bring General Guan inside.
Oh, my dear second brother.
General Guan, a warrior of such legend, how have you fallen to this desperate state? Pledge your loyalty to me, and I will spare your life. What is your final decision?
I, Guan, have always held loyalty and righteousness above all else. How could I ever stoop to such base, treacherous ways?
I feel no fear at all! General Guan, look at the pathetic state you've been reduced to, yet you still spew such vile, foul curses. It's time to depart, so let's be on our way. Where are you? It's open now.
Oh, no.
General Guan, what are your thoughts on this matter at present?
Mei Heng, I have reached the point where I truly want you dead.
Oh, look at my memory. How could I? Oh, dear General Guan, with such beautiful scenery, how could I have forgotten to let you enjoy it? Come, quickly. Turn General Guan around. Let General Guan open his eyes and take a good look.
No. I simply cannot allow that to happen.
My lord, this woman died after just a bit of fun. That is Raru. How could you be so lacking in tenderness? You even managed to kill her. Fine. Drag them out, behead them, chop them up, and feed them to the dogs. Well?
Yes, Mei Heng, you fucking dare to go that far?
Hurry up now. You need to turn General Guan back around. General Guan, I'm going to ask you one final time. You must either kneel down and become my dog, or you will surely die. Huh? What was that you just said? Guards! Kill him at once!
Second brother.
Cool. What are you yelling for? It's your turn soon.
Stop right there!
My dear princess. Your Highness and your delegation have traveled a long way. You should depart this place immediately, lest you be tainted by the filth here.
I'm taking this person with me.
What about the king and the Farong army? What of them?
I'm afraid this is really none of your business, you know. What was that? Are you saying that my word is not good enough for you?
You know what? Forget it.
The entire Guan family was loyal and courageous, only to meet such a tragic end. I, Yu Jiangguo, swear that I will avenge General Guan.
You need to come with me. I will take you back to Liao.
Green hills bless loyal bones, while iron mocks the treacherous. There is one more thing I must do in this life. Once it's done, I will come to the Liao Kingdom to find you.
King Guan, what are you doing?
Tell Lord Farong he must hand over Mei Heng immediately, or Shai Sang will be completely destroyed. That is absolutely ridiculous. Ming Rochi, where have you gone? Who exactly are you speaking to? Say that once more. You are to eliminate Mei Heng at once.
Lord King Lan is truly arrogant.
Hurry! Stop! General Wang, go and report this. Save them! A divine arrow! Second brother. You have had your revenge at last, except
toi.
His Royal Majesty, the King, our Sovereign Lord, has seen fit to issue a most urgent and binding royal decree demanding that Her Royal Highness, the Princess, must present herself before the throne without a single moment of further delay, for the matter is of the utmost gravity and requires her immediate and personal attention at this very instant, as the crown itself depends upon her swift arrival.
History says Li Tai's son, Li Ying, was summoned to the capital after his death. To seize power, Prince Li Bo demanded his military command. He was ambushed in Zhongdu and assassinated. So, Li Ying was Li Chun. Going there is a death trap. Li Tai was already dead. Li Bo hid it, lured Li Chun to the capital, and took his command. Tell me, where is the king?
Are you delirious? Father summoned me to the capital, so here I am.
You must return to your post now and deliver your report. Simply inform them that the task has been completed. Yes, that is correct. Princess, I need to know, do you truly place your trust in me?
Why so serious all of a sudden? Go ahead. What are you planning to trick me with this time?
Princess, if you choose to journey to Kyoto, you will most certainly meet your untimely end.
What exactly are you talking about?
So think about it. Don't you find it suspicious? Your father is summoning you to the capital right now without even stating the reason, and he knows full well that you're in charge of the defenses at Xicheng. They are not sending anyone to come and take over the operation. I believe this is going to lead to some very major problems.
Are you trying to tell me that someone is out to kill me?
If I'm not mistaken, it is indeed your older brother, Li Bo.
That's impossible. I have an army of 400,000 at my command. Besides, with father here, how could he dare?
I'm afraid that's where the problem lies.
What exactly does that mean?
If I'm not mistaken, surely. Your father has passed away, and your elder brother is currently plotting to seize the throne.
What was it that you said? Did you say father?
Princess, please listen to me very carefully. You must hand over this place to General Kuikai and tell him that without your personal tiger tally, no one is permitted to mobilize the imperial troops. I will accompany you to lead a grand army of 100,000 men on our march to the city of Chengdu.
Are you trying to start a rebellion?
Whether I object or not is of no consequence. You are the one who matters most to me.
General Mo, you have quite the nerve. You've orchestrated quite the grand scheme. You actually used me to rebel and destroy my father's legacy.
Very well. If you do not believe me, Princess, you are welcome to tie me up and we shall travel to the capital together. If your father is still alive by the time we arrive, you can execute me right there on the spot.
I'll trust you one more time.
What time do you think it is? The princess is still here being lovey-dovey.
General Koi, you have misunderstood the situation. I was merely discussing important matters with the princess.
What important matter requires such a discussion?
Your Highness, please have him step outside. I have an urgent report that I need to discuss with you.
My lord, I assure you, there is no cause for concern. Please, speak quite freely. He is truly one of our own. You may proceed.
According to reports, Lu Bu has personally deployed 50,000 armored guards to set up defenses. In my view, the eldest prince is planning to usurp the throne.
We are also discussing this matter.
Princess, General Mo is ready to lead his troops to escort you to the capital.
No, you've taken care of me my whole life, just like my own father. Bingzhou is the foundation of our cause right now, and there is truly no one else I could ever trust but you.
Princess, why insist on all this suffering?
My lord, I entrust Bing province to you. With Chaisang to the south and Wudu to the north, this region must be well defended. Without my tiger tally, no one is permitted to mobilize the troops. I shall personally lead 100,000 men to the capital and act as the situation dictates.
This journey is bound to be perilous, Princess. Please, let me accompany you.
My lord, I beg, do not refuse. Uncle, I am leaving the fate of Bingzhou entirely in your hands.
Please set your mind at ease, my princess. Even if it costs me my life, I will hold Bingzhou for you until the very end.
the city gates. I am Li Ying.
So, it appears that you have another name.
I've followed my father on military campaigns since I was a child. I used this name to keep my identity hidden. I wasn't lying to you.
To tell you the truth, I go by a different name. My name is Yu
Wait a minute.
Jungguo.
Tell me, are you really Yu Dongguo?
I, Sima Dejiao, respectfully welcome the eldest princess into the city.
I have returned to defend Zhongdu by my father's command. The troops have now arrived. By protocol, I must first see the king's written decree.
Your Highness, His Majesty is unwell and has been bedridden for several days, unable to issue any written decrees.
I cannot enter the premises without a formal written order.
Your Highness, we must not delay. His Majesty's health is failing rapidly. He summoned you back to entrust you with the kingdom. If you delay any further, I fear you will be separated from him by death forever.
All right, I suppose I will go in with you.
Princess, I am sorry, but you cannot enter.
My father is the most important person in the world to me. If I can't see him one last time, I will surely regret it.
Alright, I am going to go in there with you. If it turns out that
you
we
afraid to
die,
die?
then at least we will die together. Alright, just stay perfectly still for a moment now. Hey, tell me, who exactly
The film
taught you
was
how to do that?
translated
I
and
only learned it from you.
narrated by
Do you think I could learn
Media.
anything good from you?
Invite the eldest princess to enter the city.
Second brother, why are they doing this?
Oh, you silly girl. Why did you ever come here?
Dude, what exactly are you doing?
My dear sister, father has just passed away. This is his imperial decree.
I'll take a look at it. This is your writing, but I don't understand it.
Hey, dude, what is that supposed to mean?
In accordance with our father's dying wish, I have ascended the throne, as the people desired. Sister, if you but surrender your military command, I shall grant you a fiefdom, and you will live in comfort.
Princess, this decree is a forgery. You traitorous scoundrel, plotting to usurp the throne. This is high treason.
Guards, drag him out of here and behead him now!
How truly deeply monstrous. It is simply quite monstrous.
Where is my father? I must see him, dead or alive.
Li Ying, you're being insolent. Today you'll hand it over, whether you like it or not.
My dear brother, if our father were to see the person you have turned into, it would surely break his heart.
Don't bring up father again. All these years, I have worked tirelessly and devotedly. How much have I sacrificed for the king? Yet he only has eyes for you. Father is old. It is time for him to step down. As the eldest brother, is it wrong for me to inherit the throne? I'll say it again. If you hand over your military command, I will ensure your safety.
Princess, the first prince is virtuous and kind. He's the best heir for the Liao kingdom. But the second prince is a drunk, arrogant, and debauched spendthrift. Will you entrust the realm to him?
The decree omits your name, so you're legally barred from the throne. Why must it be your brother? Why not your sister? Can you truly trust him? He's short-sighted and can't see past today. You're in for a difficult time. You're all so naive about how the world works.
Who are you? It is not your place to speak here.
He is my husband. What? We are talking amongst ourselves. Is it your place to interrupt?
Your Highness, please calm yourself. With the city heavily fortified inside and out, do you truly believe you can escape? It would be wise to surrender your military command and preserve your life. After all, you are both
was
flesh and
translated
blood.
and
I trust
narrated
the
by
king
Media.
will not harm you.
I followed my father into battle, and I answer only to him. If you want military power today, you'll have to get past me first.
Honey, that is really quite unnecessary. We should focus our
What do we do
efforts
now?
directly on the leader instead.
Your Highness, you are still clinging to these delusions. Do you truly believe that you can actually escape?
If that is the case, then I shall personally teach the imperial son-in-law a lesson. Guards, you must seize him at once.
It is
Now,
you.
let us see who among you dares to make a move. Or, shh.
Oh, my own dear sweet father.
Do you honestly think that a bunch of noobs like you could ever touch me?
It's a very good thing that I managed to bring some of my gear back from Chaisong. Otherwise, I'm quite certain you guys would have taken me down.
What is this?
This happens to be my secret weapon here at home. What do you think? Would you like to give it a try?
You total jar. If it weren't for saving the princess today, I'd really shoot you full of holes. You dare to assassinate General Sima? You are simply...
I really hate you pretentious types. It is just so fake. Alright, who else wants to go? You lot really haven't seen much of the world, have you? A single gun, and you're all scared stiff. But virtuous and talented, my foot. You're nothing but a bunch of spineless cowards.
Brother-in-law, we are all family here. We can certainly work this out.
I have come here today for the express purpose of viewing the king's authentic and final last will and testament. Do not delay. Bring forth the genuine document now.
Imperial son-in-law, aren't you pushing your luck a bit? Are you really so very confident that you are going to make it out of this alive?
I truly have no idea if you will make it out of here alive. But what I do know is that if any of you dares to disobey me today, every one of you is going to die.
Report! A large force flying the princess's banner has gathered outside the city. It appears they intend to lay siege.
It is a very good thing that I came fully prepared for this situation. Come on, let us see who is the tougher one between us. I am talking about you, specifically. I am going to count up to 3. You need to bring out the actual, authentic Imperial Edict. 1. That makes 2 of them.
What exactly are you waiting for? You need to go and get it. Please, hurry up!
Princess, can you recognize the real Imperial Edict?
My own royal father, the king, personally instructed me in the art of writing and drafting official documents ever since I was but a small child. So how is it even remotely possible that I would be unfamiliar with such things?
Then go look it up.
I ask that everyone gathered here today, please bear witness to these words. We have only just now received this official Imperial Edict from the palace. If this document is indeed authentic, then it must be the king's own will. And should anyone dare to defy the king's direct command, so what you will see, Mishi. Let's see if Markon agrees with that little sentiment of yours. And I am looking specifically at you. Oh, well, tell me, is the Imperial Decree truly authentic?
The decree is authentic.
All right, my sweet honey, would you be so kind as to read that out loud for me? Honey, read it. You there, second prince, you are to read.
After my death, keep the funeral simple. My successor shall not trouble my widow, and shall bury me 12 li to the northeast of the capital. My successor must bear the world's burdens as their own, strive for good governance, and must not engage in fratricide. I hereby bequeath the throne to he...
I am passing the throne over to Li Ying. I trust you will support him in our great cause.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Everyone stand up.
So that old treacherous minister actually gave the throne to Li Ying in the end, not Lu Bu. So that's the truth of history. Doesn't that make the princess the ruler of Liudong?
In accordance with the late king's will, lay him to rest, apprehend Lu Bu and Sima Dezhao, and await further orders.
Oh no, she's the great king now. Life is going to be tough from here on out. They say that serving a ruler is like being near a tiger, and she is a tigress. No, great king, I have nothing but the deepest admiration for you.
I'll deal with you when we get back. How is everything looking?
Long live the king! Long live, long live!
Oh, stop messing around. Get up already.
I'm grateful, Your Majesty. Oh, that hurts.
What is the matter? No honor. Resorting to a sneak attack.
Cut the crap. Let me show you my lightning 5-step whip.
What's wrong? Is the usually understanding General Yu suddenly slow today?
What else is there to be done about it, really? Who would have ever imagined that I would stumble upon such a magnificent dragon
I see it
robe
now.
in this lifetime? Well then, bring it on. I am ready for it.
Your Imperial Majesty, a man by the name of San Wanli has arrived and is requesting an audience with you. He insists that he is personally acquainted with your highness.
Someone here? Let her in.
Sir. Yes, that is indeed correct.
Enough names. Let's talk business.
Lord Mo, I finally found you.
My dear little girl, I am truly astonished you are not dead after all. Goodness, tell me, how on earth did you track me down here?
After the Battle of Shicheng, I fled back to Dadu with the remnants of the army. Little did I expect that His Majesty would suffer a crushing defeat at Wuling, and that General Zhang would also meet a tragic end.
It seems that history is unfolding precisely in the very manner that we had all expected it to. Come on now, there is really no reason for you to be shedding all these tears. After all, you are still alive, aren't you? But tell me, how exactly did you manage to track me down in the end?
The Prime Minister learned of your whereabouts from the surrendered soldiers at Shaisang and sent me to deliver this letter.
I trust you are well, General. It comforts me. After Guan's defeat at Shicheng and the disaster at Chaisang under Sheng Renking, you are now enfiefed in Wuling. His Majesty has entrusted you with his heir in these perilous times. I await your return. I will ride out to meet you. Take care. History has changed. Li Ying is my wife. She holds the world's reins. That is how it stands. Prime Minister, Yuan Liang thinks so highly of me, but what am I to do? I'll take it one step at a time. If the best outcome is for the North and South to divide along the river, and I can facilitate that, I could avoid a major conflict. San Wanli, why don't you just decide to stay here with me? I have absolutely no one else from my hometown in this place, and having you around truly makes me feel so much more at home. From this moment forward, you shall be my personal maid.
General, you don't intend to return to Dadu, do you?
What do you think about all this?
I am but a servant. I know nothing. I only know to follow the general. Wherever the general goes, I go.
What? Are you going to follow me to the bathroom too?
General, say the word. I'll do anything, even menial tasks.
All right. That sounds pretty interesting.
What are you even talking about? You look so very happy.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Who could this be?
Honey, I want you to meet my good friend, San Wanli.
San Wanli, that's the one who delivered your letter for Shicheng, right?
My dear wife is just so smart.
She came to persuade you to return to the Wu dynasty. That, the one of.
老婆，我这个人根本就没什么大志气，唯一心疼的人呢，就是你了。所以说，我肯定不会离开你的。
She's exceptionally bright. Why not make her your concubine?
老婆，
The
这
film
样
was translated and narrated by M Media.
不好吧？我爱你，就像老鼠爱大米。
I think I'd better not.
Your Majesty, our army has been recuperating for several years, and our forces are now strong and well prepared. We have recently received word that Liu Yu has passed away in the capital. Our lord is still young, and his power is not yet fully established. In my view, we should march south.
What? You're going to attack my stronghold? That's not happening. I need my wife to rule the other side of the river from the Wu dynasty.
My lord, the north is at peace. Focus on prosperity, not war. If you must march, ally with Wu to take Chaisang. My master is weak. Won't Wu be yours soon enough?
My lord may appear weak at this moment, but Yuan Liang is certainly no ordinary man. In my view, this is the perfect time for us to act.
Your Majesty, I wish to recommend someone for the position of General-in-Chief. He is more than capable. Sima Deja. When the late king was alive, Sima Deja proved himself a skilled commander. Although he may have offended Your Majesty regarding the matter of the success, he is, after all, loyal to Liao Dong. We cannot simply cast him aside.
Is it truly impossible for me to change history? Li Ying will still put Sima in a position of power. No, I absolutely must stop this. Wife, listen to me. Sima may be a capable man, but he has a rebellious streak and should not be given a position of power.
Understood. I was merely testing his true capabilities. Rest assured, I will not be handing over military command to him.
Honey, your brother said the same thing, and now look, we're screwed.
What did you just say?
Oh, it's fine. Oh, well, never mind about that anymore. Since you have already reached your final decision, I suppose I have absolutely nothing more to say. I suppose I was just being incredibly naive. The great wheels of history will always roll forward, regardless of who happens to be in charge now.
Why are you so distracted today? Is Sima really that formidable? Could it be that even I cannot handle him? General Yu, I think you are overthinking this.
All right. Let us hope that is the case.
You should go to sleep now.
What is the proper course of action for me to take? What should I do? Should I simply stand by and allow the cycle of history to repeat itself all over again? Mo Qinglan, when I look at you now, it truly seems as though you have absolutely no defenses left to protect yourself.
Honey, my sweet honey, please wake up right now. Oh, honey, tell me, how on earth did you get in here?
How did I manage to get inside? I killed everyone waiting outside, of course. That is exactly how I made my way in. Once you're dead, I will be the true king of Great Liao.
How could you ever act in such a way?
The film was translated
No,
and
that is not it.
narrated by M Media.
What is the matter? Are you feeling all right?
It's all right. It's really fine.
Your Majesty, Lord Sima is currently waiting for you outside the hall.
Bring them all inside.
Your disgraced subject, Sima de Zhao, pays his respects to your majesty.
Get up, move right now.
I wouldn't dare, sir.
Lord Koikai recommended you. Do you have a clever plan to defeat Wu?
I can mobilize 4 armies, totaling 1 million troops to converge on Wudu. I shall write to Shaizang, requesting he dispatch 200,000 troops to advance from the east. Furthermore, I will order the surrendered Wu Chao general, Ming Fan, to lead his 200,000 men and enter from Jiangzhou. I will command King Damocles to raise 200,000 troops and march on Wudu. Your Majesty may then dispatch a top general to lead 400,000 troops and enter the capital from Ganzhong. Therefore, no matter how capable Yuan Liang may prove to be, he is absolutely doomed.
Very well. Rise. I restore
Thank
you
you,
to your
Mercy.
former post as governor of Chaiju, and you shall participate in state affairs. Kui Kai.
At your command, sir.
I, the prince, command you. Lead the 400,000 Huban to Dadu.
Right away, then.
I greet you, Your Majesty.
General Yu, what's needed?
I humbly request to join Lord Kuikai on this expedition. Li Ying, I am sorry. Since I cannot stop this, I must return to my air force. I cannot bear to see Jingzhou torn apart in the future. I love you, but as General Guan said, a man of honor must put the greater good above all else.
大丈夫，当以天下为重。
That has been confirmed. Can I avoid going?
So you want me to be a kept man in the palace? A pretty boy?
With me protecting you, who would dare to say a word against you?
You swore to protect
film
this
was
great country. Are you
translated
truly
and
willing to abandon your
narrated by
duty
M.
and run off to start a new life with me?
Report. All 3 of our armies are now ready to engage.
Understood.
Are you planning to leave and never come back? Do you really think I wouldn't kill you right here and now?
You are no longer just the Princess Li Chun of the past, you are now the sole ruler of all Liaodong. When the realm is finally unified, I will return to your side so that we may grow old together. But for now, I must fulfill my mission.
Now the 4 armies have merged into our forces.
General Zhao, ready. I am at your command.
General Wang Wei, the 2 of you shall lead 100,000 troops to Wuling. Defend only, do not attack.
I do agree.
General Maki, the Damoki clan has always trusted you. You must go in person and appeal to them with both emotion and reason. I will write a letter to Meng Fan, promising him some land, and he will surely withdraw his troops. As you command.
Please announce me. Tell them Mo Qinglan requests an audience. This is a letter from the Prime Minister.
The Chancellor is in the hall, discussing matters, seeing no one.
It is General Zhao, indeed.
General Mo, I presume. You finally returned. The General's predictions were truly accurate. It's just a pity that General Zhang has already passed away.
In the end, everyone must face their own mortality. I have heard the sad news regarding General Zhang. General Zhao, please, do not grieve so deeply. Where is the Chancellor now? Take me to see him at once.
All right, let's go. I will take you along.
I will personally lead a force of 100,000 troops to hold one front, and I shall entrust the final remaining front to the esteemed General Wei.
Prime Minister, look who's here! Look who's here!
Was translated and
It is Lord Mo, then.
narrated by M Media.
Greetings, Mr. Prime Minister.
I have been thinking of you constantly, every single day and every single night. Someone, go and prepare a truly grand feast so that we may properly welcome Lord Mo.
Wait, Prime Minister, hold off on the wine. Let us discuss a strategy to repel the enemy instead.
Could it be, Lord Mo, that you are a lobbyist for Liaodong?
Prime Minister, you worry too much. Why use back roads?
But all the king of Liao.
Alas, I once promised General Guan that I would assist the Prime Minister in fulfilling his great cause and restore peace to the people.
King Lo is widely considered to be a very wise ruler, and she is also Lord Mo's wife. Could it be that Lord Mo and King Liao are?
It's always hard to balance love and duty.
Since Lord Mo is here, let us discuss a strategy to repel the enemy together.
Chancellor, you need not worry about the main force of the Liaodong army. It is summer, and after months of heavy rain, the roads are muddy and impassable. You need only order General Wei to hold his ground, and the enemy will be repelled.
Ever since Lord Mo's departure, General Zhang thought of you day and night, especially regarding his divine weapon factory. It was constantly on his mind until his final days. Now that General Zhao has taken over, he hasn't rested for a moment. Dozens of these weapons have already been produced, yet no one knows how to put them to use.
Chancellor, please rest assured, because that is precisely the reason why I have come here today. You stand before me as the most elite air force in the history of the Great Wu. Honourable Prime Minister, I am pleased to report that I have completed the rigorous training of your Royal Air Force.
Gentlemen, the late Emperor's final dying wish was to restore our great realm to its former glory. Our forces have spent many long years recuperating. It is now time to launch the Northern Expedition.
Prime Minister, the disparity in strength between our forces and the Liao army is too great. We should avoid battle.
Chancellor, ever since the passing of the late Emperor, our dynasty has known only the endless, exhausting cycle of war. The people have endured far too much suffering for far too long. Yiju's rugged terrain offers us a much-needed, peaceful respite. We must have no more war. Lord Mo, you are intimately familiar with the lands of Liaodong. What is your perspective?
Chancellor, in my humble opinion, Liaodong is a vast territory with 1 million troops and a thriving economy. Attacking it is indeed not a wise choice. Yet, I believe your strategy is sound. We must adopt an offensive stance to defend ourselves, or in a few years, we will be nothing but lambs to the slaughter. However, I suggest a strategic shift, Prime Minister. I can take Chaishan first. Once the south is unified, we can divide the realm along the river and then set our sights on the north.
Liaodong has become quite powerful at this moment, while Chaisang and I remain rather weak indeed. If I were to engage Chaisang in open battle, and they sought military aid from Liaodong, my forces would be unable to defend against both fronts at the same time.
Prime Minister, there is something you don't know. I know that old scoundrel Sima and my wife well. If we attack Chaisang now, they won't intervene, as they want to sit back and watch us fight, waiting for us both to be crippled. But they are wrong, because we now have an elite force that can take Chaisang in a matter of days. It's called a blitzkrieg.
Prime Minister, I believe Minister Mo makes a valid point. At the Battle of Ganzhong, a single aircraft was enough to repel hundreds of thousands of Liao troops. With our current air force, we are fully confident that we can take Chaisang swiftly. I humbly request your permission to lead the expedition.
The backbone ministers who followed the late Emperor to Dadu in the early years, along with this noble clan from Jiangzhou, captured Chaisang to reclaim our roots. Once the north and south are divided by the river, we will have full leverage to negotiate and buy ourselves time to regroup.
Lord Mo, you are truly far-sighted. You have even considered the interests of the noble clans so thoroughly. In that case, I appoint you Grand General of the South, with Zhao Kei as your deputy. You two shall command an army of 300,000 and march on Chaisong.
The film was
I am here at your
translated and narrated by M Media.
Your Majesty, our valiant forces have successfully managed to capture the strategic city of Chaisong in a mere 3 days.
I certainly did not expect you, Jiang Guo, to act with such speed.
Your Majesty, I have heard that our enemy possesses a new type of weapon called an airplane. It is truly terrifying. In the recent battle, our forces suffered greatly, and we have no way to counter it. It seems our army is in grave danger.
I had intended for them to destroy each other, leaving us to reap the rewards, but instead, we have become fish on the chopping block. Now that we have lost our greatest advantage, does anyone have a way to turn this around?
Your Majesty, why not send a missive to Emperor Wu, proposing we divide the realm by the river and rule our respective sides, leaving each other in peace?
It is what it is.
Your Majesty, I have a plan to bestow the title of Lord Wu.
General Sima, if you are asking me to humble myself and beg you, Jiang Guo, then please, do not bother. I know the man far too well. Deep down in his heart, he truly holds no love for our people in Liaodong.
Not necessarily, Your Majesty. After all, you are General Yu's wedded wife. Writing a letter is certainly feasible. Your Majesty,
exactly.
Please hear me out. While Lord Wu has achieved a great victory, their resources are not as robust as ours, and they too require time to recuperate. You could use this as a gesture of goodwill. Write personally to Emperor Wu to propose an alliance and secure a 5-year non-aggression pact. This 5-year term is acceptable to both of our sides. However, if we fail to sign this agreement now, given the rapid and alarming growth of the Wu forces, they could easily march their armies north within a year, and we will be left entirely without any defense.
That's not a problem. But what about 5 years from now?
Your Majesty, I have a unit called the Night Guard, an elite unit I've spent years training, capable of everything from strikes to intelligence. I can send them to steal the Great Wu's aircraft blueprints. With Great Liao's manufacturing, the war's outcome is anyone's guess. As for the southern frontier, you generals deserve great credit.
Leon offers his heartfelt thanks.
The late Emperor's spirit will surely find great comfort in this. After this battle, the southern provinces must rebuild, restore vital production, and unite to serve the people. Once we have regrouped, we shall seize the 9 provinces and fulfill his long-held dying wish.
The greatest credit for this victory belongs to General Mo. Without him, this battle would never have gone so smoothly.
Sheng Renji and Generals Guan and Zhang all met their ends because of Chai Song. I swore to avenge them. Now we have finally avenged them.
Report right now! Sir, a dispatch just arrived from the Liao.
Liaodong has come to sue for peace. They were so high and mighty back then, but now they've tucked tail. Tomorrow, I will lead my troops into Zhongdu, capture Li Ying alive, and bring General Mo's wife back tied up for him.
You bunch of jerks. You're still joking around at a time like this.
This letter proposes a formal 5-year non-aggression pact, but in my view, it is nothing more than a calculated delaying tactic. What is your honest opinion on this matter, General Mo?
Actually, ruling across the river isn't so bad. Though I don't know what that old scoundrel Sima is plotting with my woman. I always keep
The
things
film
fair.
was
After all, Li
translated
Ying is my
and
wife.
narrated by M Media.
I believe the Prime Minister is right.
In that case, I suppose I shall have no choice but to agree to his terms. However, Sima Geizhou is a man who is notoriously treacherous and cunning. We must remain constantly on our guard. General Ma, once you have returned...
Every year, lead troops disguised as the Moke tribe to harass the lands north of the Wei River, ensuring they have no peace.
At your command, sir.
Within 5 years, once our army has regrouped and our forces are at their peak, we shall launch a campaign to pacify Liaodong.
Who is it that lurks in the shadows there? Show your face to me this very instant. Could it really be the one I fear? Has a deadly assassin truly come here to steal my life away from me on this dark and lonely night?
It is simply a matter of the proper etiquette that is expected within this particular culture.
It's Wenli.
So it seems that old scoundrel Sima stole our blueprints.
Lord Mo, if that is indeed the case, does that mean we are in danger?
That is correct. Given their expertise, I believe they will certainly be able to construct many more aircraft within the next 5 years.
We need to plan the Northern Expedition early.
If we were to launch the Northern Expedition now, what would be our obstacles?
We have few veterans, and the new recruits are undertrained. More importantly, the roads to Shu have yet to be repaired, and our supplies are insufficient.
If that is indeed the case, we really ought to consider taking a completely different route.
Lord Mo, is your plan sound?
Build more advanced fighter jets.
Are you feeling confident?
However, we require a larger supply of materials, and that means the process will take much longer.
Rest assured, Lord Mo, I shall spare no effort of the entire nation to assist you.
Very well, I leave this to you, Chancellor. We must govern with diligence and spare no effort to build upon our legacy and forge a path forward.
I never expected Lord Mo to be so gifted in literature.
It is a real pity that I never studied the field of agriculture in university. If I could solve the global hybrid rice food problem, wouldn't that be the perfect answer to everything? But never mind that for now. Let us just focus on dealing with our current problem first and foremost.
In just 2 short years, thanks to the funding from our regime, we have already produced a large number of firearms, partially arming our troops. Furthermore, new fighter jets are currently under development.
General Mo, this device is truly remarkable. It hits the mark with perfect precision every time, and it's so convenient, far better than my spear.
General Zhao, we've equipped you with submachine guns, rifles, and hand grenades, but only because our weapon blueprints haven't been stolen. If they were to crack our designs, I certainly don't want to see a repeat of the 8-nation alliance invading Beijing. Right now, we need to solve the problem with the electronic engraving plates. Although our current manufacturing technology has not yet reached the advanced 2-nanometer level, as long as we are capable of producing our own functional chips, we will be able to make our aircraft truly intelligent.
What is it that you require? Chicken, duck, pork, or maybe some lamb? I'm sure we can arrange something.
General Zhao, where do you think is the coolest place?
Down in the cellar.
Fine, just go on and hang out then.
Ah, I see. That is perfectly all right then.
Report name.
The Liao army, under the cover of their air force, has stormed into Ganzhou. Ganzhou has fallen.
Where has General Wei gone?
General has fallen in battle.
What? I'm sorry, what was that you just said?
Chancellor, sir, I ask.
I never thought the thing I feared most would actually happen. The Liao army now clearly outnumbers us in aircraft.
Dadu is facing such great peril.
Chancellor, my good sir.
General Mo, the enemy, has now begun their full assault.
Prime Minister, our fighter jets are still in the testing phase, and mass production is going to take some time.
We are still able to put up a fight against the enemy, but I am not entirely sure if we can manage to hold out for 3 months.
Chancellor, I have a strategic proposal for you. I shall personally lead our air force to engage them in intense aerial combat. You must focus entirely on the ground forces to buy us enough time for our critical aircraft development. Within a mere 3 months, we will have 50 brand new fighter jets ready for deployment.
The film was
I understand the gravity of this
and
situation.
narrated
Xiang
by
Zichang,
me.
Zhao Ke, Wang
I'm
Wei,
your commander.
listen to me very carefully. Lead your troops to the front and hold the fortress at all costs. You must buy General Mo the time he needs to succeed.
Your Majesty, Yuan Liang and Yu Jianguo underestimated our forces. I have dispatched 200 new aircraft to the front.
Hurry up! This time, I want to see Dadu fall and capture Yuan Liang of Yujian alive!
As you command, the Liao army is now at our gates. We shall defend Dadu to the death. Anyone who surrenders, behead them. Anyone who deserts, behead them. Anyone who disobeys orders, behead them.
General Wang Wei, lead your troops to escort His Majesty to the South City. Do not fail.
As you command, sir. Three full months have now passed by, General Sima Mo. I must say that you have faithfully kept your word to me.
Prime Minister, you must leave at once. Your ministers are waiting here for you. We will not allow you to be held back.
I will live and die with the Great Wu.
Chancellor, if you please. Prime Minister, their new jets have total air superiority. Our forces stand no chance. All Liao jets are lost. I'm leading our air force to strike the Liao capital.
Fine then.
You, Jungo, you really have gone all out on this one.
Report your status now! Your Majesty, it is a total disaster! Enemy warplanes have entered the capital city! We cannot hold them off!
Your Majesty, Liao is doomed. We must retreat now, or it'll be too late.
Yes, my king, we must retreat right away!
Go, all of you. I will live and die with the great Leo.
I alone can conquer the Liao capital. Honey.
Oh, honey, you finally made it here.
Oh, my dear honey. Oh, I'm so sorry. I never meant for it to end like this, honey.
You, Jaguar, I have tried to kill you 3 times, and I failed every time. I never expected that you would be the winner.
Oh, no, honey, I lost. I'm the one who lost you.
Do you remember the bright future we envisioned together when you were locked in the dungeon by your father?
Of course, I remember.
The film was
It
translated.
is a pity. It is
and
such a pity
narrated
that I
by M
cannot
Media.
wait for you.
Oh, my sweet honey, my darling sweet honey. The wheels of history, no matter how I try to change them, everything will eventually get back on track. Just like that old scoundrel Seymour, he will eventually kill you, and in the end, the entire realm will be plunged into misery. There's nothing I can do. I am unable to change any of this, but I truly love you. I am coming right down to join you. You wouldn't really do that, would you? I love you so much. It feels like I've had a very long dream.